Let's begin by discussing three common types of computers and the names of their basic parts. We'll look at desktop computers, laptop computers, and tablets. All three of these computers can perform the same basic tasks. You can use them to type documents, go on the internet, send email, and chat with people. But they have some differences too. The desktop computer is the biggest of the three devices. It's so big that it has to stay on a desk at all times, which is why it's called a desktop. Information is displayed on a monitor. That's what you call the part that looks like a TV. The big box near the monitor is called the tower. The tower contains the hard drive, which is where information is stored. It's like the memory of the computer, so if you save a document or a picture on your computer, it gets saved to the hard drive. The tower also contains the CPU, or Central Processing Unit, which is the brain of the computer. This is the keyboard for entering information into the computer. And this is the mouse, which you use to point to and click on things on the screen. There are two power buttons. To turn on a desktop computer, you need to press the power button on the monitor, as well as the power button on the tower. A laptop is another popular type of computer. People sometimes call it a notebook computer because it opens and closes like a notebook. A laptop computer and a notebook computer are the same thing. Like a desktop computer, it also has a monitor, which is sometimes called a screen or a display. It has a keyboard for entering information. Instead of a mouse, a laptop has a trackpad or touchpad used to point to and click on things on the screen. Trackpad and touchpad are two words for the same thing. You can also attach a mouse to a laptop if you find that easier to use. There's no tower. Instead, the hard drive and CPU are built in underneath the keyboard. And there's just one power button instead of two. A third type of computer is the tablet. It works like a really big smartphone. It has a touch screen instead of a mouse or trackpad or keyboard. You touch the screen to type, and you tap the screen to click. It has a home button for returning to the main screen, and it has a power button, usually on the top right-hand side. People often ask what the difference is between a tablet and an iPad. An iPad is just a type of tablet. It's sort of like how Toyota Corolla and Ford Mustang are two different types of cars. They're both cars, just made by different companies. There are many brands of tablets, and an iPad is a popular brand of tablet made by a company called Apple. In this video, you learned about three types of computers: desktop computers, laptop computers, and tablets. And you learned about their basic parts.